It's the remix edition about the 5 things in the kitchen. That rhymed. All right, so 5 things I love to crush, remix edition, is the 5 things I've always wanted to crush. So normally we do this great little show and I show you the things I love, like mustards and hot sauces and cheeseburgers. Today, I was like, you know what? There's a lot of things I always wanted to eat as a kid, but was never allowed to eat as a kid. And today is that day that all my fantasies and happiness are gonna happen on this kitchen counter here. My parents pretty much put a stop to all of it. Nope, you're gonna eat food from scratch, which in hindsight was a much better call. But I'm excited today. This is 33 years of pent up food aggression coming out in one sitting. Yay! So 5 things I've always wanted to crush. I'm not saying I never ate cereal as a kid, that's not what I'm saying, but I was very limited in what I was allowed to actually pick out. Like my dad worked in advertising, so he knew that I was fucked. I was gonna go over the things that had the biggest colors and the most memorable songs and jingles. So I always wanted Lucky Charms. Like for me, any kid that got to eat Lucky Charms for breakfast, I was like, oh my God, what's that like? It's cereal, it's got marshmallows. Why wouldn't a kid? Oh, it's hard. I wasn't expecting that. You'd think they'd be softer. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna put some milk in this and try this delectable treat for the first time. So here we go. Wow, it's like really sweet. No wonder kids would show up at school and just yeah, that's candy. But why are the marshmallows hard though? I don't understand. Are they stale or are they supposed to? They get soft in the milk? That's what happens? Okay, breakfast is done. All right, number 4. I have never had a toaster strudel before, to the point where I actually didn't realize you put them in the toaster. I actually thought you put them in the oven, but that would make sense. Toaster strudel goes in the toaster. This is a toaster. I guess these just go in. Ooh, they're a lot smaller than I thought they would be. Oh, come on, I could crush like 9 of these things. They're so tiny. Oh, like they have to go. The irony is I know how to cook all this crazy shit. Oh, I push it down. Sorry, I forgot. I don't know how to make all this crazy shit. Asked me to put a toaster strudel in a toaster. I'm like, which setting? And then we just wait, I guess. Doesn't say low or medium. The numbers, okay. They go up is higher, up is higher. Don't laugh at me, I don't use it. Oh, is that what that number means? That's what the numbers mean on the side of a toaster? How many minutes it's gonna be in there for? I had no idea. That's it, that makes so much sense. I actually had no idea. Oh, whoa! The box is my plate. All my wildest fantasies are coming true. All right, toaster strudel in. Not even half bad. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be. But straight up though, I would need to eat 8 of these to be even remotely full. But this isn't a breakfast, this is a snack. All right, well, I actually don't mind the toaster strudel. I feel like I should break it up and put it in my Lucky Charms. Strudel Charms. Okay, next. Number 3, hamburger helper. I was always very confused by hamburger helper as a kid. I'm like, how do they put the meat in the box? But apparently, when I bought it yesterday, you actually have to go and buy meat. It says you will need beef. And then you need milk and water. And apparently that's all you need. This box, some milk and water and some beef, and that's all you need to make hamburger helper. Cheeseburger macaroni is the flavor. My question, first off, the hand is missing a finger. It's got 4 fingers. They were like, I love they did some market testing, like, no, it's too freaky if we have the right amount of fingers. Let's lob one off. Definitely not allowed to have this as a kid. All right, let's see this. Hamburger helper, cheeseburger macaroni. I kind of dig that. That's kind of good. I kind of like that. I mean, it's macaroni and cheese with meat in it. It's not so low. Put a fried egg on this shit. That's good. I could fucking crush this whole box. Hamburger helper makes a great meal. I think that's a thing. Hi everybody, let me help you cook dinner. Okay, number 2. This is something I was never allowed as a kid, a TV dinner. I've never had a proper TV dinner, so I went for the biggest one that you could get. That's a Hungry Man. Not gonna lie, it looks way bigger on the photo than in the actual tray. All right, so ham and fried chicken. Ham and fried chicken cutlet. I don't think that's how you spell cutlet at all. Cutlet. With mashed potatoes. That's that. That's the ham, that's the cutlet. Corn, pretty self-explanatory. Honey bourbon sauce, ooh. And an apple cranberry dessert. I believe that is this thing here. So, I don't know, I eat a lot for a little guy, and I don't see how this would cut it. Let's do it. 2 little pieces of ham. I like maple, I like bourbon. I don't like this. And then this cutlet. I'm not a fan. Mashed potatoes. Oh. Those are the worst mashed potatoes ever. It's just sauce. Oh my God. I mean, the sad thing is, you could like make this yourself probably for less than what you spend on. Oh, the mashed potatoes are the worst thing on this thing. That should be the easiest thing, no? My parents were right. You're right, Mom. No Hungry Mans. Ugh. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Those are the worst mashed potatoes I've ever had in my life. All right, so the number 1 thing I've always wanted to crush as a kid and was never allowed to, and probably for good reason, any sort of pasta in a can. I didn't have Alpha Zoodles or SpaghettiOs or what are some of the other ones? There was obviously Chef Boyardee. I feel like there was a spooky pasta, like a Halloween pasta. But I was never allowed. I don't know if it's because I'm an Italian Canadian boy, but my mother was like, absolutely not. I'm gonna make you real pasta. It takes no time whatsoever. So I was never allowed this, even to the point where when I was 7, I'll never forget this moment. Camp Majorca, 7-year-old Matt, we're told everyone has to bring in a can of pasta to cook over the campfire. So I go and tell my mom and she's like, absolutely not. I will give you homemade ravioli and you'll eat that out of a Tupperware. You are not. So all the other kids got to play it. I just had to sit there eating my own pasta and it was just not fun. In retrospect, she was right, 100%. But this is a first for me. So I figure if I'm gonna eat Chef Boyardee for the first time in my life, it might as well be their go-to signature dish, the big beefaroni. Ah, beefaroni. Mr. Chef Boyardee, is that real? Is he a real guy? E boyo. Probably what his kumbas used to call him. E boyo, I make a beefaroni today. Oggi, io sono fatta la beefaroni. The sauce, and there's not a lot of beef in here, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, Mom, this is for you. That's a hard no. There's a reason why this never happened as a child. Rita was right again. It's really sweet. Dare I say it's sweeter than the toaster strudel. Not my thing. How about that? We'll call it that. Not my thing. Big fan of the Lucky Charms though. And toaster strudel, thumb up. Hamburger Helper, not bad either. Hungry Man, not so much. Mr. Boyardee. Signor Boyardee, no buono. There you have it, folks. 5 things I've always wanted to crush and was never allowed to, and now I know exactly why. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for having such high standards. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment. Let me know what 5 things you've always wanted to eat as a kid and were never allowed to. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and we'll see you in another 5 things video. Cheers.